welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. I knew it was like this way, but I still opted to come this way. And isn't it sad that none of these chimneys are reeking? Yeah. Terrible. Yeah. Crossland. I mean, I suppose, hello, welcome to the channel. Somebody in a position like myself, I have a lot of freedom that I can voice my opinion on things. Whereas if you work for a school or something, oh, there's a skip there in that house on the right. Yes. So I can say stuff. Whereas you need to go with orthodoxy if you're trying to keep your job and stuff. You know. So a lot of people get bitter about that sort of thing, you know. They feel it's this form of resentment and jealousy and everything, isn't it, really? And I like the number on that Jag, BO60com. Aye, so there's a lot of people get resentful, and it's a crab mentality. So what the crabs do is, when one of the crabs, the escapee type crabs, tries to get out of the pot, the other crabs pull it back in. Or is it lobsters? Lobsters are crabs that do that, and humans do that as well. I don't know what's happened to my rear wiper, but it's been wonky again. It's never really been right in the C3. We replaced it, it stopped working altogether. We replaced it, got it all working, and every now and again the washers would go on, you know, of their own volition. And one of the reasons I go different ways is so we can keep an eye on traffic and stuff. You know, I know that it would have been better if I'd went a different way, you know, but I'm going this way just to show you, the viewer, not to go this way. There's only idiots that go this way, right? So there's a lot. What happened there was the car pulled out in front of the other car. That's what the wee beep means. So now we're going. So yeah, the rear wiper. There's two or three little irritating faults with this car, but not much really. It's basically sound. It basically. Alright, see, I hadn't realised the roadworks were so. Right. Let's see. So it's a telecommunications thing, or cabling, or whatever it is. I actually like rain. I like wet weather. I like bad weather. You know. I like the getting out in it and, you know, really sort of feeling it getting into the environment, breathing in the air and the rain and everything. And that's what makes it even better when you do have a cosy house to go back to, is the fact that you can go back to it. Whereas being out in the fresh air and everything would be grim. You know, if you had no choice, you're out all the time homeless. So it's a lot of it's about how the cookie crumbles. It's also about competence and luck, effort, what move you're going to make. So life's like a big giant game of chess. So if you're going to say, like, the type of man, for example, we're talking about men here, men that are homeless, you're going to give it all to a woman, then you're going to be homeless, you know. And then there's a lot of guys that will do that. They maybe went away shagging somebody else or whatever and they feel guilty. I had a friend whose sister, her husband, you know, was whatever, I was an affair, apart according to them. At the end of the day, you've got to be careful when you listen to that sort of thing, because it's really nothing to do, it's private business. But so he gave her the house and went away, and it's like, you know, why should he? You know, I don't think that's right. You know, just because he was apparently at fault. I don't think it's really legally like that now. You know, when you get divorced on the grounds of adultery or something, you know. But happily, I'm not involved with any of that crap. I'm married twice, divorced twice, and I got out of it, so I'm lucky. It didn't work for me, unfortunately, but that's life, you know. That's life. None of us came out of it smelling the roses, and your conduct is important, you know, and sadly neither of the two of them were able to behave in anywhere near. There's a bit in there, I never actually thought about going up there. And there's contaminated that ground in there. So basically, there's not really much can be done about it. The thing is, when you have children with somebody, that you really have to have some kind of relationship with the person that you share the children with. So, unfortunately for me, that didn't work, and I don't have a relationship with any two of them. And it really, I mean, the conservative type belief system is correct. You know, you choose your partner, you've got to live with it, and that's for the sake of the children is so important. Well, you can't stay together for the sake of the children was the saying, you know, and this is, well, you have to actually, you know. But no, I've just been at a meeting today. I go to meetings, and I'm surrounded by these women about my age, and they're all fucked up somehow. They've been left. They're on their own. There's none. Well, every one of them, I think, is, you know, divorced or on their own, and all the problems associated with that. I've got to keep my mouth shut. Obviously, you can't really say too much, but it's generally a sort of woman thing. So it's a man's fault, you know. So basically, a man and a woman. So you choose each other in a way. I mean, maybe you don't. Maybe it's fueled by sexual desire, but you do choose each other, and you have to be accountable. So it's easy just to blame the other one, you know, the other partner. But unfortunately, most people like to blame the other person. Everybody does that. But the truth is, you're both equally to blame. You know, you both married each other, and very tight trousers to be wearing, very small bum. So that's kind of like where it goes, and unfortunately it's getting worse. So I'm not unusual, you know, in being divorced. I'm not unusual at all. I am unusual in fact that I've changed my name to Lucinda. That is unusual, right? And slightly mad and stupid as well, but well, I've got to live with that as well. If you really start thinking about all these things, about identity and things, and you know, the wheelie bin's falling over, oh, phone the police, oh no, there's 4 of them, 5 of them all falling all over the place. And what the hell was that going on about there? Was I talking complete and utter drivel? Well, that's just the way it goes. I'm a drivel talker. Drivel. Yeah, I mean, really, I think that the whole marriage thing is wrong. What's happened to it? I'm going towards thinking that arranged marriages isn't a bad idea. Some cultures do that. I think that the problem is that feminism has actually absolved men of their responsibilities. And they don't a lot of the feminists or a lot of the women don't realise that's what's happened. So men can go, fuck you, I'm off. You know, so they equally can walk out of it, and women are liable as well in some cases. You know, the BMW wasn't too keen and keeping over to their side of the bed. You know, they don't realise that they've got to give half their pensions or half the house if they're working and got careers and stuff. That's what happens. You know, you go to a solicitor, they tell you, look, what am I talking about this for? I'm not even fucking married. I'm not intentionally getting married anyone. I could marry anyone I want. I'm not going to, right? What I mean is that, I don't know what I mean. Well, like, what I think marriage is for children. I've become quite old-fashioned in my thinking, despite my situation and everything. There's a nice, cool truck. Cattle float. Let's see if we can get up behind that. Well, might be able to, but there is cars coming. Yes! We're on! We're going! We're going to get behind this cattle truck. It might turn left. It's going to turn right. It's going to turn right, isn't it? It's going to turn right. I just know it is. Let's get up behind it. Nipping on to. Quite right too. Busy trucker. That truck looks so cool. Yes, it does. I reckon it'll probably turn right in one of these farms up here. It'll walk W. Walker. So it'll be William Walker, probably. Why do I like trucks? I don't know. Part of it is there's real people behind it, families, and sadly our society has been bought over by corporations. So William Walker probably doesn't even exist anymore. It might do, I don't know. You know, as a son, have we got sons? Have they got involved with the business? Sort of thing, you know. And there's another big truck coming. Yes. What is it? Oh yes, the DAF. It's H&R Grey. H&R. They're going. Must be going to Falkirk or something. The phone's getting hot. It happens all the time, and it cuts out. So I apologise if it's going to cut out any minute now. It's the blower, you know, the heater blower. My other phone doesn't do that though. That's weird, eh? It's a sort of protection thing to protect it. Now, when this truck goes round the corner, we'll see it. God, it's brilliant. There's loads of trucks. Yes. Yes.